Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the session of trigonometry. Now, yesterday we discussed relation between measures of system, sexagesimal system, centesimal system, circular measure. Sexagesimal system, centesimal system, circular measure. Nothing but d by 180 degrees is equal to g by 200 degrees is equal to c divided by pi, otherwise r divided by pi. Now, it is very useful to convert 1 degree to radians or degree to gradients or gradient to degree, radian to degree. Now, using this basic, we can solve some more problems. We know that from this one, d divided by 180 degrees is equal to r by pi. Means indirectly pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. So, from this one we can write the value of 1 radian. 1 radian is nothing but 180 divided by pi. Now, for example, for this one 1 degree value nothing but 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radians. So, these are very useful to convert degree into radians, radians into degree. So, using these basics, I can express some examples. Evaluate the following degrees. Evaluate the following degrees into radians. One problem nothing but 30 degrees, another one nothing but 45 degrees, next 60 degrees, next 90 degrees, 120 degrees, 135 degrees, 150 degrees. Now, do we discuss these degrees into radians? So, we are converting degree into radians. So, degree into radians, it is multiplied by pi by 180 degrees. 1 degree, it is nothing but pi by 180 radians. For the first question, what we need? 30 degrees. So, we need 30 degrees. So, 30 degrees can be written as 30 into 1 degree. So, we can write 30 into 1 degree can be written as pi by 180 radians. So, 30 ones are 36 are. So, 30 degrees we can write in radians pi by 6. So, keep in your mind pi by 6 radians which is equal to 30 degrees. Now, come to sub question 2, 45 degrees. So, 45 degrees, it is nothing but 45 degrees into pi by 180 degrees. So, 45 ones are, 45 fours are. So, therefore, pi by 4 radians. Next, come to sub question 3. We need 60 degrees in terms of radians. So, therefore, 60 degrees can be written as 60 into pi by 180. But 60 ones are, 63s are, that is nothing but pi by 3 radians. Now, 90 degrees. So, 90 degrees can be written as 90 into pi by 180. So, 90 ones are, 92s are, so pi by 2 radians. Next, come to 120 degrees. So, 120 degrees can be written as 120 into pi by 180 degrees. But 120, 180, these two numbers are divisible by 60. So 62s are 60 3s are. So 2 pi by 3 radians. Otherwise 120 degrees can be written as 60 into 2. But already we are already calculated the 60 degrees in radians, pi by 3. So 2 into pi by 3, so 2 pi by 3. Next come to 135 degrees. So 135 degrees we can write 135 into pi by 180 degrees. So 45 3s are 45 4s are. So we can write 3 pi by 4. Next, seventh one, 150 degrees. 150 degrees can be written as, we can write in two ways. 150 into pi by 180 degrees, otherwise 35s are. 30 already we calculated in radians pi by 6. So 5 into 30, so answer should be 5 pi by 6. So therefore we can write 150 into pi by 180 degrees. So 35s are. So we can write 36 are. So we can write 5 pi by 6. 5 pi by 6. So keep in your mind, we are converting degree into radians, it is multiplied by 180 degrees. Now another one, we are converting radians into degrees. Converting radian into degrees, we are multiplied by 180 by pi. For example, if you consider pi by 6 radians, pi by 6 radians. This pi by 6 radian convert into degree. Pi by 6 radians. So we can write pi by 6 into 180 by pi. 180 by pi. Pi getting cancelled. 6 ones are 6 30s. So pi by 6 radians is nothing but 30 degrees. Now we can consider pi by 3 radians. Pi by 3 radians. So pi by 3 into 180 divided by pi. Pi getting cancelled. 3 ones are 360s. So 60 degrees. 3 ones are 360s. Pi getting cancelled. Similarly, we can consider pi by 2. Pi by 2 means pi by 2 into 180 divided by pi. Pi getting cancelled. 2 ones are 290s. So 90 degrees. So keep in your mind, this is the process to evaluate degree into radians. So to convert degree into radians, we are multiplied by pi by 180, and we are converting radian into degree, it is multiplied by 180 by pi. So therefore using these we can form a tabular. So what is tabular of radian and degrees? Degree radian 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees, 135 degrees, 150 degrees, 180 degrees. These degrees in terms of radians. So we know that pi by 30 degrees. 30 degrees can be written as pi by 6. This is pi by 4. This is pi by 3. This is pi by 2. 120 can be written as 62s are. So we can write 2 into 60. 60 means pi by 3. 135 can be written as 3 into 45. 45 nothing but pi by 4. So I can write 3 pi by 4. 150 can be written as 35s are. So 5 into 30 can be written as pi by 6. But 180 can be written as 92s are. 90 means pi by 2. 2 into 90. 2 into pi by 2, nothing but pi. So this is degree, this is radian. Now we discuss trigonometric ratios, trigonometric ratios. First we discuss what is ratio. Ratio of two numbers, for example A and B are two numbers, A by B, in which B not equal to 0 is called ratio of A and B. For the numbers B and C, what is ratio? B by C. We know that, for example, if you consider a triangle, of triangle A, B, C. BC length nothing but small a, AC length small b, AB length small c. For the numbers A, B, C, A, B, C, A by B ratio, B by C ratio, C by A ratio. So, these are the ratios of lengths. Now, we discuss trigonometric ratios. So, for the trigonometric ratios, what are the trigonometric ratios? So, first let us consider rectangular coordinate system. Rectangular coordinate system with OX, OY as x-axis and y-axis respectively. Consider rectangular coordinate system with OX and OY as axis. So, we have to consider rectangular Cartesian coordinate system. So, this is y-axis, this is nothing but x-axis, their point of intersection origin. So, this is OX, this is OY. So, this is x-axis, this is nothing but y-axis. And now, in this coordinate plane, let us consider a circle. Let us consider a circle with center origin and radius small a or r, radius r. We know that center origin and radius r, the circle nothing but like this. Consider this is the circle with the center origin. What is radius? Distance from center to any point on the circle gives us radius. Now, let us consider Px, y. Px, y be any point on this circle. Be any point on the circle. Now consider a point P on the circle named as x, y. We know that how to represent a point in the coordinate system. Draw a perpendicular line from P to x-axis. It meet at a point capital M, and draw a perpendicular line P to y-axis. It meet at a point capital N. We know that OM is equal to x, ON is equal to y. So, this is x, this is y. ON is parallel to PM. So, if it is y, this is nothing but y. Now, line joining OP. Line joining OP. Now, this OP line indicates with respect to circle radius r, radius nothing but small r. And now let us consider angle XOP. Angle XOP is equal to theta, where theta is any real number. Let for any real number, let for any real theta such that angle XOP is equal to theta. Angle XOP is equal to theta. Now observe, this is perpendicular line. So therefore here is a right angle. OMP is a right angle triangle. Of the right angle triangle, what is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem nothing but hypotenuse whole square is equal to side square plus side square. So using Pythagoras theorem, OP square is nothing but OM square plus PM square. OM square plus PM square means x square plus y square. Here OP square nothing but R square. So R square is equal to x square plus y square. The value of R nothing but root of x square plus y square. But radius we are consider always positive, greater than 0. Now in right angle triangle OMP we discuss 6 trigonometric ratios with respect to this angle theta. So now consider triangle OMP from triangle OMP. So this is OMP triangle, this is right angle triangle, this is O, this is M, this is P. We know that this is X, this is Y, this is nothing but R. Angle MOP nothing but theta. And now observe, clear it is a right angle triangle. For the right angle triangle, right angle opposite side nothing but hypotenuse, nothing but hypotenuse. Opposite to angle nothing but opposite side. It is simply denoted by O dot S. This is nothing but remaining adjacent side. So for the respective angle theta, there are 6 trigonometric ratios. These 6 trigonometric ratios can be taken in right angle triangle only. So for the right angle triangle, the 6 trigonometric ratios sin theta, cosine theta, sin theta, cosine theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. For the respective angle theta, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta are the 6 trigonometric ratios. But of the right angle triangle, what is sin theta, what is cos theta, what is tan theta, what is cosecant theta, what is secant theta, what is cot theta? Sin theta nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse, means opposite side divided by hypotenuse, y by r. R mandatory, not equal to 0. Again cos theta nothing but adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, x by r. Tan theta nothing but opposite side by adjacent side, opposite side divided by adjacent side nothing but y by x. Next, cosec theta or cosecant theta. Cosecant theta, it is nothing but ratio of hypotenuse to opposite side, means hypotenuse to opposite side means r by y, r by y. Next, what about secant theta? Secant theta, it is nothing but ratio of hypotenuse to adjacent side. So hypotenuse to adjacent side, nothing but r by x. Cot theta, cot theta nothing but ratio of adjacent side to opposite side. Adjacent side to opposite side, it is nothing but x divided by y. So therefore, these are the 6 trigonometric ratios. So keep in your mind what are the 6 trigonometric ratios for the respective angle theta. Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. Sin theta, opposite side by hypotenuse, cos theta, adjacent side by hypotenuse, tan theta, opposite side by adjacent side, cosecant theta, hypotenuse divided by opposite side, secant theta, hypotenuse divided by adjacent side, cot theta, adjacent side by opposite side. Here, what is r value? R value nothing but root over x square plus y square. Here r is radius of the circle. Now we discuss trigonometric identities. Trigonometric identities. What are the trigonometric identities? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So first identity nothing but sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second identity nothing but 1 plus tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Otherwise, we can write secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Next, 1 plus cot square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is nothing but cosecant square theta. I can write this one cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Now, we move to the proofs of trigonometric identities. Now, we know that for the right angle triangle, this is O, this is theta, this is P, this is nothing but M, this is X, this is Y, this is R, in which R square is nothing but X square plus Y square. Now, consider sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. How to prove? For this identity, we can consider LHS. Sin square theta plus cos square theta. We prove that this value is equal to 1. What is sin theta? From this right angle triangle, y by r. Reason opposite side by hypotenuse. So, I can write sin square theta is equal to y square divided by r square. What about cos theta? Cos theta nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse means x by r. So, I can write x square divided by r square. Now, denominators are equal, numerators are added. So, therefore, I can write y square plus x square, otherwise x square plus y square divided by r square. But what is r square value? X square plus y square. So, instead of x square plus y square, I can write r square. So, r square divided by r square, they are getting cancelled. So, the value should be 1. So, identity of sin square theta plus cos square theta is nothing but 1. Now, come to second one. What about second one? Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Here also we can consider LHS. So, what is LHS? Secant square theta minus tan square theta. So, what is secant square theta? Secant theta nothing but adjacent hypotenuse divided by adjacent side, means nothing but r by x. means r square by x square minus tan square theta. What is tan theta? Opposite side by adjacent side means y by x, means y square by x square. Now denominators are equal, numerators are subtracted. So we can write r square minus y square divided by x square. But from this condition, r square minus y square value should be x square. So keep them instead r square minus y square by x square. So x square by x square, they are similar and they are getting cancelled, equal to 1. Though second identity, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. I can also written as 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Now come to third identity. Third identity nothing but cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So of this identity, consider LHS. Cosecant square theta. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta. What is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta nothing but hypotenuse divided by opposite side means r by y. So I can write r square divided by y square. What about cot theta? Cot theta nothing but adjacent side divided by opposite side. So I can write x by y, means x square by y square, reason cot square theta. Now denominators are equal, numerators are subtracted. So we can write r square minus x square divided by y square. Now from this one, r square is equal to x square plus y square, r square minus x square value nothing but y square. So keep them instead of r square minus x square by y square. So y square divided by y square, they are similar and they are getting cancelled. So the value is nothing but 1. So LHS is equal to RHS. So I can remember again trigonometric identities. What are the trigonometric identities? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. These are the trigonometric identities. First, second, third. Okay. From the trigonometric identities, we can derive some techniques. What are the techniques? First trigonometric identity nothing but sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From this one, I can write the value of sin square theta. The value of sin square theta is nothing but 1 minus cos square theta. So keep in your mind, instead of sin square theta, we can write 1 minus cos square theta. Otherwise, 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. Otherwise, instead of from this one cos square theta can be written as 1 minus sin square theta. Next, second one. We know that second trigonometric identity nothing but secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Here it is in the form a square minus b square. I can write secant theta plus tan theta into secant theta minus tan theta. Secant theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. So this is one way. Otherwise, from this one I can write secant theta plus tan theta value. Secant theta plus tan theta, here is these two terms are multiplied. A into b is equal to 1. If you want a, just cross multiply the value of a nothing but 1 by b. So secant theta plus tan theta is nothing but 1 by secant theta minus tan theta. Otherwise, third one, secant theta minus tan theta. Secant theta minus tan theta can be written as 1 by secant theta plus tan theta. Secant theta plus tan theta. This is very useful in problems. If secant theta plus tan theta is equal to p, so what is secant theta minus tan theta? 1 by p. If secant theta minus tan theta is equal to x, then secant theta plus tan theta is nothing but 1 by x. So these are very useful. Similar manner we can write third identity, nothing but cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Same, it is in the form a square minus b square. I can write cosecant theta plus cot theta into cosecant theta minus cot theta. Cosecant theta minus cot theta is equal to 1. Now from this one I can write cosecant theta plus cot theta value. It is nothing but 1 by cosecant theta minus cot theta. Same as we can write from this one cosecant theta minus cot theta. Cosecant theta minus cot theta is nothing but 1 by cosecant theta plus cot theta. So these are the simple techniques from trigonometric identities. Sin square theta 1 minus cos square theta, cos square theta 1 minus sin square theta. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. We can write secant theta plus tan theta value 1 by secant theta minus tan theta. Secant theta minus tan theta value 1 by secant theta plus tan theta. Similar way from third, cosecant theta plus cot theta nothing but 1 by cosecant theta minus cot theta. Cosecant theta minus cot theta nothing but 1 by cosecant theta plus cot theta. Okay.